Vikings on the clock. That's the North sound.
You're amazing.
Let's go to the commissioner.
With the 45th pick in the 2015 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Eric Kendricks, linebacker, UCLA.
Like the Spielmans know linebackers. That's one thing these guys know. Todd, you're with Chris all year. You know, Rick Spielman with the Minnesota Vikings. You think about Anthony Barr last year outside, now Eric Kendricks inside. You like guys that are 4'9", 40. I like 4'6", 40 linebackers. That's what Eric Kendricks is.
Yeah, I love his instincts and recognition skills, and I also think he's the best cover linebacker in the entire draft.
Back to throw, delayed blitz, and Manning goes down. Kendricks disguised it beautifully. Minnesota defense getting that pressure, and the sack from the rookie.
Smith gonna throw for it. Shakes two tacklers, can't shake the third. Eric Kendricks with the stop. Yards. Niall Davis is brought up a yard short. And once again, Eric Kendricks, the rookie middle linebacker from UCLA, making the play.
2 timeouts for the Lions this half. Pressure on Stafford, and he can't get away. Eric Kendricks, Brian Robinson. That's a little youth and a little experience from that Viking defense. A set of downs for Stafford. Pressure. Oh, he's thrown to the ground by Kendricks before he even got back.
Well, I talked about that double A gap.
The pitch to Theo Riddick. Knocked down right away. There's Eric Kendricks.
Lacey does not get it. Eric Kendricks, the rookie linebacker, made the play. It's 4th down. And a big stop for the Vikings on defense.
Seahawks, they go pistol formation here. Rawls met immediately by Kendricks.
Despite all of the injuries on the right course down the stretch, listening to pressure, and Baldwin incomplete. The pass was tipped. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
As good a play as I've seen from a linebacker all season. Doug Baldwin, a wide receiver, is going to come over, hesitate, and then go. Watch right here in the middle of the field. Eric Kendricks not only saw it and stayed up with it, but
and Michael's going to get wrapped up. 3rd and 5. Wilson. And Wilson throws, and it is in front of the bench, and flag is on the play.
Here's Murray off the left side, and a great tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
Body just boxes out Terrence Manning.
Fake to Henry. Here's the rush, and it's intercepted. Vikings, Eric Kendricks. He'll score. Pressure on Mariota, and Kendricks scores, and it was Everson Griffin who was in Mariota's face, and they return for the touchdown. A defensive TD for the Vikings, who take the lead.
And Rodgers' quick throw and nearly picked off. That's Eric Kendricks, who had a 77-yard touchdown last week on a pick against Tennessee. It's 3rd and 5 as Matthews tries to walk it off along the bench.
one of the things that Aaron Rodgers talked about was the quickness and athleticism of these inside backers.
Handoff is to Ellington, going to try and bounce it, and a nice play made by Eric Kendricks. Pressure on Palmer, gets away, pass incomplete.
Riddick, what a block or tackle by Kendricks. Riddick is knocked back for the second time in this game. Kendricks has made a sensational play on a short throw and reception.
Well, we've seen some really terrific tackling, haven't we? Linebackers against running back.
A little jet sweep here with Lucky Whitehead. And he fumbles as he gets to the 40-yard line, and the Vikings this time are going to wind up with the football for sure.
For 8. He hands it off to Corey Grant, and he is hit for a loss. Eric Kendricks.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery. Good play. Danielle Hunter now 3rd and 14, and down he goes again. Kendricks. Cobb not active with the injured leg, and Rodgers is sacked. Danielle Hunter again with Kendricks in there as well. And Rodgers is going to take a moment to get up.
He got hit pretty good there in real time. He got sandwiched, and
they're down in 10, free rushers, and Rodgers goes down. Eric Kendricks gets through.
And the end around to Bellamy, and getting it right in there was Eric Kendricks. Talk about leading tackles for the 2nd straight year.
NFL season, his 12th in New Orleans. And his pass is almost intercepted by Kendricks, who stepped in front of Kobe Fleener.
And the ball is loose.
Stafford sacked again.
Deshaun Kaiser with time has a man open this side of the field and in and out of the hands of David Njoku.
And they'll throw. Ryan looking over the middle. Quickly to Coleman.
Ball is loose. It's on the ground.
3-7 loss to Chicago. They looked lethargic in that game. Nowhere to go. Giovanni Bernard. Eric Kendricks leading the charge. Dalton sets and throws. Intercepted. Picked off by Kendricks. Eric Kendricks looking for the angle. Dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. An eruption inside U.S. Bank Stadium.
I'm not sure what Dalton was seeing there. He obviously did not see Kendricks in the short zone.
Pressure, sees it, gets it to Cohen, and there's a lot of Vikings right there.
To convert here. Ingram, nope. Well played, Kendricks first in. Foles on 2nd down, throws it over the middle, incomplete. 2nd down and 7, Foles gets hit, and that's incomplete. Kendricks bothered Foles and forced the incompletion.
Garoppolo has time over the middle, incomplete. Eric Kendricks, the main man on coverage. They will run. Morris, nope, not going to get there.
And open up space for Eric Kendricks, their leading tackler for the last 3 years, who actually pops the ball free.
And Rodgers going to hand off. It is Williams, and he is stymied behind the line of scrimmage. On the fake, Rodgers throwing, end zone! Touchdown! No, they say incomplete. Devontae Adams, it looked like he had it. Let's see.
The 156 yards, a career high for Kupp. Here's Gurley, and for one of the few times he's wrapped up with a loss on the play by Eric Kendricks. Ajayi carries, and ball is out. Vikings say they have it, and they do. And this promising drive for the Philadelphia Eagles comes to a crashing end with Jay Ajayi putting it on the ground.
Darnold gets it away, and a dangerous throw on 3rd down.
And goal. Herrera gets taken down in the backfield, slicing through and knifing through Eric Kendricks, the middle linebacker. Kansas City and New England. And at the 35-yard line.
Gary Michelle. Short. Got half a yard.
Eric Kendricks, number 54, he filled the hole, and once he made contact with Sony Michel, Michel didn't go anywhere.
Harrison Smith coming on the blitz, got there late, pass is picked, intercepted by Kendricks, and exactly what Minnesota needed to try to get back in it. That's his first of the year. Harrison Smith delivered the hit. Brady throws the pick. And the Vikings have it down 14. Looking over his options, nearly lost his footing. You cannot take a sack, as we just talked about, and the ball goes into the hands of Kendricks.
It is an interception. What a wasted opportunity by Russell Wilson in Seattle.
Penny wrapped up. These defensive fronts are all over it tonight.
Tannehill throws it. Broken up. Incomplete. Kendricks with the big hit on O'Leary.
Not on Jones.
That's a dangerous throw there. Force that one in there. Lion throws and incomplete.
Floats one and incomplete. He was trying to get to Aaron Jones, but Kendricks knocked it off his fingertips.
And the handoff is to Jacobs. And Jacobs is knocked back. And he didn't make it. And it was Linval Joseph.
Flag on the play, gets rid of it, and it's incomplete. Good coverage on Hilleman.
Penny being the fullback, he might have to play some burning back if things continue.
End around to the tight end, Evan Ingram, but he's brought down. Ellison in the game, number 85. Shepard on the end around. That's a loss of 2. Vikings defense, back-to-back stops.
With that selection.
That ball pops in the air. Diving effort by Hughes, but it's incomplete.
And now throws. It's batted by Eric Kendricks. Wentz over the middle, dropped. Third down and 3. There's the screen to Jeffrey, and this time he will not get there.
Right before his down, look at him. He's running to it right now. He's seen that play a few times, anticipated it.
On 4th and long, and now it is Ertz again, and then he loses the football. It's picked up by Anthony Barr. And Barr will take it back out close to midfield.
First thing, was it actually a catch? 1, 2, football move, no doubt about it in my mind. And look at Eric Kendricks raking the ball out. Did he get it out before the knee went down?
Stafford throwing on the first play from scrimmage, and the pass is knocked down. Good job defensively by the Mike linebacker, Eric Kendricks. This is Detroit's worst starting field position from the 12, and this isn't going to help. Ty Johnson gets swarmed under in the backfield. What to do here is throw it. Stafford underneath, and it's batted down, incomplete. And guess who got a hand in there? Eric Kendricks.
Looks like run. No. Play action. Kendricks with the stop.
Trying to set up the screen, and that was broken up by Eric Kendricks.
Tell you, Eric Kendricks, that's a heck of a play by him.
And before the field goal attempt to try and tie it.
The 5 receivers. You got Prescott, you get to the outside, and it's broken up. Kendricks breaks it up with 40 seconds, so they're going to turn it over on downs.
Saw the extra coverage, came back, and Al, I'm telling you, Eric Kendricks this year in coverage has been unbelievable. He has made play after play, and it is only fitting that on the final play for the Dallas Cowboys, it was a failed attempt to Ezekiel Elliott.
Blocked by Fant. Double pump. It's deflected and incomplete with Booker in the backfield, and Kendricks got a hand on it.
That has been the issue this year. And he is wrapped up that time.
To that advantage in the middle of the field. This is Eckler trying to bounce it to the outside, but he is pulled down by Eric Kendricks, number 54. Rivers throws, ball bounced out, and it's called a completion. No one has ruled it an incomplete pass.
You go ahead and let it stand, because then it can be reviewed. It's not required by the team to do the review or to do the challenge.
On the field is a catch and a fumble recovered by Minnesota.
Quickly to Jones on 3rd and 5, and the ball is out. And Eric Kendricks recovers it and is on the go to the 10-yard line and beyond.
1st and goal. He gets the pitch from Rodgers, trying to turn the corner. And he will be thrown down with a half-yard loss by Kendricks, who could smell him all the way.
Tannehill fires, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Derrick Henry, and Eric Kendricks pulls out the Dikembe Mutombo finger.
Watson has time. He has room to run, but on the run, knocked away. Eric Kendricks making the play on the pass attempt for Brandon Cooks.
That is a great play by Eric Kendricks. He sees
Deshaun Watson scrambling. He knows now, okay, I have to be prepared for him to be a runner.
Down and one. And they won't convert this time either. That is Eric Kendricks right there. Bursting through, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Stafford to the end zone. Intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. End zone interception thrown by the Lions quarterback Matthew Stafford. Second consecutive series, he is picked off by a Viking linebacker.
Well, Hawkinson's going to try a double move. He goes out and tries to wrap it around, and Kendricks doesn't fall for it. He goes as the out and up happens. Kendricks stays on that inside hip, and he flips his head around at just the perfect time as the ball's arriving.
10th play of the drive for the Cowboys. Goal over the middle. It's picked off. A diving interception by Eric Kendricks. What a play.
What a play. Wow, he looked like a wide receiver catching that. And Eric Kendricks, we talked about how smart he is and how savvy is. You have to do better.
And now in the backfield, takes the handoff from Dalton. Wow. And he looks to be short. On first down, Dalton with time, and that pass is broken up. Bridgewater looking. He throws, and it is picked off. Intercepted by Eric Kendricks. He had one last week against Dallas. It's his third pick of the season in the red zone. So the Panthers come away with no points. Two tight ends on the field for Carolina as Smith is met in the backfield. Eric Kendricks. Loss of a yard.
They give it to him. Running around the left side, nothing. Eric Kendricks. Big time play. Vikings rush 5 as they set up the screen to Carson. Carson to the edge. Good play by Kendricks.
Somebody's got to run with him.
Wilson under pressure and he's sacked. Eric Kendricks, his first sack of the year.
The pitch out. Hunt. The blocking. And sifting through with a nice play, Kendricks.
Goff. Off the hands of Hawkinson and intercepted by Kendricks. Eric Kendricks brings it all the way back up across the 35-yard line. It looked like it was going to be a big play for the Lions. Instead, Eric Kendricks.
Darnold on 2nd and 10, and that one nearly picked off. Eric Kendricks. Darnold spins away, and Kendricks will knock him out of bounds. Go back to work. Pass is caught by DJ Moore. He fumbles, and the Vikings recover. Eric Kendricks. Ball from the 5 for the Carolina Panthers. This is Tommy Tremble.
They get it off, and rush will go down. Eric Kendricks comes firing through. Short drop, keeps his eyes downfield, then throws into a lot of traffic.
This side as well. On 2nd down, Herbert's in trouble, and he's sacked back at the 5. Eric Kendricks, his 4th sack of the year. Justin Herbert, lots of time this time, throwing over the middle. Kendricks diving for it. He's got the pick. Eric Kendricks with the interception, working his way back inside the 10, and Herbert brings him down at the 4. And no helmet, no problem for Eric Kendricks.
And the ball skills for this linebacker. Watch him lunge for this ball and fully extend. Excellent play by Kendricks. But Justin's eyes, he was looking there right away, and Kendricks saw it. Hunted up the receiver, crossing the middle of the field. Number 13, Keenan Allen, who he was trying to get the ball to, and turned around, makes an excellent play on the football.
They have a draw, and Dillon is in trouble. He's got nowhere to go.
For the game. Nice moment before tonight's game. Here's Harris, bottled up behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1. And a sack. Eric Kendricks, and Roethlisberger had no chance. Over the middle, incomplete.
Kendricks was there. There's a penalty flag, though, near the line of scrimmage.
Illegal use of hands. Hands in the face. Offense number 73. Penalty decline. First down, Minnesota.
And Goff going back to the left. It's dropped. Even if he caught it, he wasn't going to get there. Eric Kendricks, the 8-year veteran, was right there in coverage. He's got to pull a rabbit out of his hat here. And that one's knocked free. In coverage, it's the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. Second down at 10.
Yeah, he's targeting Amon-Ra St. Brown, the leading receiver for the Detroit Lions, who's been hobbled with an ankle injury. Ball thrown well behind with Kendricks on the coverage.
Bridgewater hands it off, and Mostert is stopped short. Eric Kendricks.
A Thursday night win. On the ground, tackled right away by Kendricks. Beat off Heineke. Throws for Robinson, who's knocked out at the 50, and there was Eric Kendricks.
I swear to you, Eric Kendricks is so much fun to watch. Like his ability to navigate traffic, he's like a Waze app. I mean, he's just going to find his way through traffic. He has no issues with it.
Zero breathing room. He tries to sneak it. The ball is loose. Impossible. Do the Vikings have it? Scrambled for the ball. It is a touchdown on their last breath. It's Eric Kendricks. A fumbled snap and a touchdown for the Vikings.
Second and 9. Clean pocket again, but good coverage from Eric Kendricks. Second and 7. Pressure in the middle. Stevenson's got it, and they've got him.
By 7. Handoff. Tonight, he's wrapped up at the line of scrimmage in Minnesota territory. Robinson gets the call. Gets hit by Kendricks.
Sets up 3rd and 2. Zach Moss.
There you go.
No running room. Moss is stonewalled. Eric Kendricks in pursuit. Ryan quickly. Pittman not going to get close. Eric Kendricks sniffed him out the whole way. Worst Super Bowl comeback or defeat in history is going to take a sack on 1st down. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning.
And that's Eric Kendricks. Jones has it batted down at the line of scrimmage. It was Darius Smith and Eric Kendricks bringing pressure. And the tip by Eric Kendricks.
Cameron Dantzler on 3rd down and 1. The Vikings defense coming up big as Eric Kendricks was the initial Viking, and then Danielle Hunter wrapped up David Montgomery.